What if I told you that one of the most powerful healing tools on the planet is right beneath your feet, and that it's completely free and available to absolutely everyone? Well, today we're digging into the incredible science of earthing. It's this idea that a simple connection with the ground can literally profoundly change your health. And for this amazing journey, our guide comes from the insights packed into Park Dong-chang's Barefoot Morning Letter. It's a fantastic source that dives really deep into the evidence and the real-life experiences behind barefoot walking.
I know, it sounds almost too good to be true, right? But it really brings up this huge question. Can this simple act of touching the ground actually rewrite your body's internal chemistry? That's exactly what we're here to find out.
You know, we're about to uncover one of nature's best-kept secrets. It's this fundamental principle for health that, honestly, our modern rubber-soled lives have pretty much caused us to forget. So let's jump right into this science. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. To really understand how this all works, we have to look at the science. And we're turning to a huge landmark clinical study from 2010 by Dr. Sokol and Sokol, a father-son research team. And listen, this wasn't just some casual observation. Their work, which was published in a peer-reviewed medical journal, used the gold standard of research, a double-blind study. They wanted to see exactly how connecting to the earth affects our hormones and our metabolism. You know, basically, how our body manages energy. So first up, the thyroid. Think of it as your body's thermostat, right? The study found that just one single night of earthing helped to rebalance key thyroid hormones. In simple terms, barefoot walking basically helped fine-tune the body's engine, guiding it back towards a much more stable and efficient state. Now, for the second part of their study, and this is where it gets really interesting, the researchers focused on a group of 12 patients with type 2 diabetes. And these weren't just any patients. These were people whose blood sugar was not well controlled, even with their medication, their diet, and exercise. This fact alone makes the results we're about to see even more astounding. What's just incredible here is the speed and the sheer scale of the change. The group that was grounded saw their fasting blood sugar literally plummet in just 72 hours. And get this happened after they had stopped their diabetes medication. The group that wasn't grounded, no change at all. This strongly suggests that the earth itself can have a powerful, stabilizing effect on our blood sugar. So what does this all mean? While barefoot walking isn't just a placebo effect, the researchers gave it a name: physiological normalization. It's this idea that the Earth's natural energy helps reset our body's systems, things like hormone balance and blood sugar, back to their natural, healthy baseline. It's kind of like getting a powerful software update, straight from nature. Okay, so the science is solid, but what does this actually look like for real people, in the real world? Let's move from the lab to some life-changing stories from people who've put all this science into practice. And this just brilliantly illustrates the human side of the science. I mean, we see people like Professor Co, who, at 82 years old, finally found deep sleep and now says he feels like he's living in paradise. Or take Crohn, a woman in her 70s who seriously looks like she's in her 40s. She started barefoot walking after she saw her husband achieve rapid healing from Crohn's disease, which is a severe autoimmune condition. You see, these aren't just numbers. These are entire lives being transformed. And it turns out, this isn't just a human thing. It actually seems to be a fundamental law of nature. Take goldfish, for example. In one experiment, the fish that were grounded were more active and healthier than the ungrounded ones. It's just a powerful reminder that all living things are designed to be connected to the earth. Feeling inspired to kick off your shoes? That's awesome. But before you do, let's just quickly walk through a few simple steps to make sure your barefoot walking journey is safe, effective, and really enjoyable, right from day one. Okay, first things first, safety. Always scan your path for anything sharp. It's also really wise to make sure your tetanus vaccination is up to date, just for total peace of mind. And finally, foot care is absolutely non-negotiable. And listen up, because this one is absolutely crucial, especially during those dry seasons. After every single walk, wash your feet thoroughly and apply a good, generous amount of moisturizing cream. This super simple step is what prevents painful cracked heels and keeps your skin healthy. And please remember this. The real magic here is in consistency. The profound healing benefits we've been talking about don't come from just one walk. They're unlocked through dedicated daily practice. It's a lifestyle, not a one-time fix. You know, the best part about all of this is you don't have to do it alone. You're joining a passionate and growing global community that is rediscovering this simple, powerful truth. The dedication of this community is just incredible. I mean, just look at this example. Members have actually built all-season earthen greenhouses like this one in Taoyuan. They're creating these shared spaces where people can practice barefoot walking and continue their healing journey even in the dead of winter. It's amazing. Ultimately, it all comes down to this really powerful idea. Barefoot walking is so much more than just a simple physical activity. It is the very algorithm of nature, reconnecting our bodies with an essential energy source that helps return us to our original, intended state of health and balance. So, are you ready to start your own barefoot walking journey? Find a safe patch of grass or earth and just give it a try. If this explainer has inspired you, please show your support by subscribing, giving it a like, and hitting that notification bell. And if you want to connect with an amazing community, check out the National Barefoot Walking Movement headquarters on Neighbor Cafe. Thanks so much for watching, and happy walking.